All right, so groceries came in, and to be honest with you, I don't really care whether people like a grocery video or not. I just care that I get to write these off because this is part of work, obviously. Obviously I have to share this with you guys so that you guys, for whatever reason. I did get the egg whites that I talked about that on the video that I just did. Cucumbers for June and Christine. Some milk, broccoli crowns, some cheese, my dark chocolate. This is one of the, people ask me all the time what brand. I get, honestly, whichever one's on sale. Actually, I have a different one in the fridge right now. Theo is the one that I get most commonly because it is most commonly a little bit cheaper. But again, sometimes you'll find, I think I got this like 2 for $6 or something like that, versus this I got for like $3.29. But again, typically when you're looking at dark chocolate, you could be getting, I've seen these brands that are charging like $6 a bar, which is just insane. I showed you in that last video I had to cook with some butter because I didn't have any oil left, so I got some coconut oil to cook with. I got coffee in there, so this is my decaf and caffeinated coffee. I got my protein shakes. These are obviously just delicious. They're super expensive, not necessarily a recommendation on my end. They're just delicious. I hate protein. I hate protein powder. I don't know. I probably said that multiple times on multiple different, whatever. I don't know, podcasts, Instagram videos, etc. I fucking hate protein powder. These are actually delicious, easy for me to drink, and a quick 40 grams of protein. I know everybody might have their problem with this because of some of the ingredients. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, they're super expensive. I think it's like $5 a piece. But that's why I'm filming this video, because I get to write it off. And so we got like 10 of these. I got some of the protein bars. I actually just filmed a video on a protein bar too. There's one in particular that I actually like to get called Built Bars for myself and Bubba. They're pretty low in calories, like 150 to 180 calories. They didn't have them in stock. They're out of stock like everywhere, those things. So I got some Quest bars because they were on sale. Rotel and some diced jalapenos. These are money. These come in handy all the time. I like to have at least a couple of these on hand at all times to put in the pantry, and then I could just throw those in with some ground beef, which I might even do later, some ground chicken, something along those lines to give it some additional flavor. And Bubba and Christine will eat whatever I make there with that, so that's more of like a family thing. I got some red bell peppers to go with the broccoli for me. I got June some strawberries. They were on sale. I got, what else did I get? Some Martin's potato buns. These are another one that always come in handy for us. And then we got, I didn't get much protein because last week, I've showed you guys that plenty of times too, I got a good, I bought like, I don't know, fucking 8 pounds of chicken breast, 98% lean ground chicken breast, because they were like $2 a pound or something like that. I'm running low on bison, but I got a couple pounds of that left, so I figured we'd go through what we got. And some of this stuff we need, like I need my protein shakes, egg whites, etc. Some veggies, a little bit of a treat, which these need to go in the fridge, otherwise they will melt and deform. I also got olives were on sale too. This is another one that we always have on hand. Not only are these a nice way to add a little bit more flavor to a meal, especially if you like the briny, salty flavor, but also a significantly healthy fat source that I think some people miss out on. Extremely beneficial there. But yeah, that is a quick and easy grocery haul. Expect many more.